In South Africa and Eswatini, former Swaziland, the engagement of Nomsibo Zuma, daughter of Jacob Zuma, former president of South Africa, and King Maswati III is sparking a heated debate, as it should. Welcome back to The Scoop, where we unpack stories that hit close to home and not. Hit the link in my bio, and we hit close to home and not. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, share. If you're new here, I'm Balale. This engagement became official during Eswatini's annual Reed dance when Nomsibo, dressed in the bright ceremonial colors, allegedly caught the eye of King Maswati III. The annual Reed ceremony is supposed to symbolize purity and discourage early sexual activity, which super cool, right? Love it. It's a traditional dance, and it's something that is heritage to the region. Well, it was at this ceremony that we found out that she was going to become 12th wife, but he's been married 16 times, so this would be his 16th marriage, right? But let's talk about the elephant in the room. 35-year age difference. King Maswati already is in a polygamous arrangement with 11 other women, and he has a history of marrying significantly younger women. His youngest bride was 17 when they got married in 2005. Now, mind you, back then, it was actually illegal for him to marry a girl below the age of 18. But then in August, he has this Reed ceremony. He sees this beautiful girl who's 17. All of a sudden, a few weeks later, they announce that the ban of marrying girls below the age of 18 is going to be removed, right? So after he now removes this ban, they now announce that they're going to be, the king will be taking this beautiful girl who is 17 as his fiancée. Now, this ban was actually put into place. Now, please note that Swaziland has a very high percentage of people living with HIV/AIDS. Very, very high percentage. 40% of the population was living with HIV/AIDS. Now, while Eswatini officials, this happened years ago in 2005. So he ended up marrying this girl that was 17. It just happened. No one could stop him. Now, this marriage with Jacob Zuma's daughter, who's 21. Eswatini officials have insisted that the marriage is purely love and that the massive age gap and polygamous nature is just by the side. Let's be honest. Because people are saying it's a political marriage, which it may be. But I think my question I always ask is, 5 years is a lot, right? That person is, what do you relate with them? What do you connect with them? They're definitely old enough to be your father, that's for sure. They're even old enough to be your grandfather in some cases. You know what I mean? But let's be honest, in a modern society where relationships have such a large age gap, there's a massive power dynamic that comes into play. And mind you, the king is an absolute monarch. Very wealthy man. You know, what does the dynamic look like? And how is that healthy? Nomsibo, of course, comes from a political family. She too has access to wealth, but she's only 21. She's such a baby. You know, I would always wonder, like, a man who's 35 years older, what would you be looking for with a baby? What are you looking for with a child? What do you have to talk to her about? But I guess, again, this goes back to thinking about the fact that marriage means different things to people. So, you know, you can think of marriage, and we can be thinking of marriage in the context of companionship and conversation, and it might just be marriage is sexual. It's just him, marriage is a woman fulfilling his needs. Or maybe it's someone to keep him young and active. I don't know. Anyways, this is his 16th marriage. And King Maswati has been criticized for the fact that he has a really extravagant lifestyle. A lot of the people in his kingdom face economic hardship. He's lavish. And this marriage is just adding fuel to the fire. So it really brings into question, what are our leaders doing? How are our leaders giving back to the community, ensuring that the people are doing well? Yes, he's an absolute monarch, and we completely respect that. But you have to make sure that your subjects are happy at the end of the day, right? So I just kind of want to hear that we're doing better. Anyways, drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. See you guys tomorrow.